Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, Signal here and welcome back to another video. So in this one we're going to test the new artifact and kind of explain how to use it. Honestly, the best way to use it is to put it on a secondary character for passive stats and just use Crown on your damage dealer, but we'll get to that too. But I get a lot of comments saying that this artifact straight up does not work, and let's put that to the test. So we have this on Raven, right? Let's read the artifact effects again, so there's no confusion in terms of this. You're going to be able to interrupt opponent's special by using your special 2 and special 3. It doesn't say that if, for example, the opponent uses third special, you have to use your own third special to interrupt it or something like that. It simply says special 2 or special 3 can in theory interrupt any special of the enemy and they will cost 1 power bar less. The specials that you actually interrupt with are going to deal 100% more damage than usual. And every successful interrupted special will increase your damage by 45% and it stacks up to 4 times. The 4 times attack, since my testing went, because I did test a bit in the campaign, will look something very similar to the Nora Snow Globe attack buff as far as how it appears on screen. But remember, because some people were expecting to just use specials and get the damage buff, you need to actually interrupt an opponent's special to get this buff, okay? Now let's see it in action. And at the end I'm going to talk about why this, if Crown did not exist, if Crown of Contact did not exist, this artifact would have had its uses. Maybe it would have been the best artifact for maybe some teams, but we have Crown, which is simply better, but we'll get to that later. For now, let's test this artifact, right? I'm going a bit overboard with this thing because I really want to make sure that we have enough time to also kill this man and test this artifact a lot. I'm tagging it out a bit for some power, and I'm waiting for him to have enough energy for a special. Okay, Raven's here. And whoop, we interrupt his special, we get 1 damage buff. There we go. And I tested it, and it works regardless of the situation. So there's 3 situations you're gonna see. The situation where you get directly hit, which works. It's gonna pull you out of stagger. And if that works, every single other situation works. When I saw people saying it does not work, I thought the interruption did not work and you had to like block the special for it to work. Come on, use the special. I don't want to lose my darkness. Come on. Now this man just won't do it. We might as well get to 5 darkness in the meantime, so that we can see the damage increase from one stack to another. After Fate tank hits, though I don't think I need to tag out, but hey, better safe than sorry, okay? Oh, don't power steal, that would be bad. Come on. Got enough for special. Okay, that's... look at the last evals, 310, right? 336. See, there is an increase in damage. So the damage increase part of it does definitely work. Now, how useful is this thing? Because it's not really useful. It's going to give you some further damage increase for each special that interrupts, but you need to have 2 things on a special. I mean, one thing you really need to have on special characters that rely on specials in order to deal their damage. And I can't really exemplify this because I'm power stealing, but you need to have a combo, right? We have a combo, we want to keep our combo, and there we go. We'll also get the bonus from the combo and the bonus from the special. But the thing is, a lot of times it's heavily unoptimal to let the enemy hit you a couple of times while you're trying to also hold your combo, because they might randomly swipe down, and that's simply not optimal. Yeah, that's how you use the artifact. It does literally what it says on the artifact. It's gonna give you a bit more damage if you interrupt the enemy's specials with your own specials. Now, the thing is, we already know the teams that this is gonna be good on, because it's gonna be good on the same teams that Crown is, which is most teams except for Batman Ninja team for some reason. But the problem is, look, if you don't have Crown of Conduct, this is a good artifact. Use this on your damage dealer, but if you have Crown of Conduct, you simply have no reason to do so. And this is kind of more inconvenient, because let's take a look at the 2 artifacts. Oh, I forgot I can't use the same team multiple times. Well, there goes my kill plan, Succum and Raven, I guess. Let's drop a Manta in there, I don't know. The Silver Green Lantern. And Vixen, I guess. Now, leave it at this. It's gonna be too much overkill at that point. Again, let's try to Manta. And let's talk a bit about the comparison. I thankfully also do have a level 1 crown, and keep in mind this comparison is going to also scale up to the max level, because the max level crown will be actually better, much better than it is better than the Scythe at level 1. It also scales better. We have crown at level 1. It's gonna give you 11% damage, which is gonna stack up to 30 times, and you get this by using your power bars. Something that you would do anyway on most teams, not on all teams. Some teams have to go out of their way to stack this. For example, the Battle on the Drown team, you wouldn't normally use specials, but you are going to use in order to stack this. But for most teams, it's something that you're going to do anyway, right? And you're going to get up to 310% damage. Now there's also a second part of this that's going to give you a chance to recover power whenever you use a special that's above 25 combo, and this will get lower requirement and higher chance the farther you go with this. For some teams, this is extremely good, especially for Harbor Harley Quinn team, because running out of power was one of her main problems, and this is going to solve that. The second part of it, not as amazing as the first part, but close to it. Now let's take a look at the Scythe again. It's going to give you at level 1 up to 180% damage only, which is far, far lower than what the crown gives you. And second of all, it's going to allow you to interrupt an opponent's specials with your own special. Again, I'm not really gonna count the 100% more damage increase, because it's something that's gonna be very situational and something that's rather inconvenient to do. But even if we counted this, it would still be far less damage than crown gives you. Even if you were to interrupt every single special, it's far less damage, and this damage is only on special, not on basic hits. And at the same time, the interruption part of it's not a mechanic that I necessarily like, because it's something that rewards bad gameplay. I never like artifacts that reward bad gameplay. Why does this reward bad gameplay? Because it's like, look, if you make a mistake, you're going to be able to interrupt the opponent's specials, because you shouldn't really get hit by those specials. And if you get hit, worst case scenario, you block them. But being able to interrupt them like this will mostly benefit you when you make a mistake and you're getting actively hit by the opponent's special. So this artifact is actually gonna be better the worse you play. And I don't think that's the best design. And there might be some utilization to counter specific bosses by using this, but honestly, I can't really find any. Maybe interrupting Darkseid out of the animation of summoning parademons or something like that, though that's gonna be very specific and you have a very small window to do it. I don't even know that's possible. But yeah, that's the deal. It gives you far less, even if you go all the way towards triggering the inconvenient part of it. And it kind of rewards bad gameplay, but yeah, let's put no Manta. Let's showcase it again.
Black Manta.
Yep, all good. Okay, let's go. And again, if you actually manage to interrupt, it's gonna give you only damage on specials. And you're not even gonna be able to use specials for that much cheaper. The first time I read this artifact, I thought that you would be able to use a special that would cost only 1 power bar, but no, you're gonna be able to use a special that costs 1 power bar less than the normal cost of the special. And that's not great. If it made specials costing only 1 power bar, that would have actually been so much better. Okay, let's test out the reduced power cost. Come on, I don't have enough for a third special. Yep. There we go, the power cost decreases. We're going to be able to do that third special, even though we didn't quite have the energy for it yet. Whoop, interruption. Another damage increase. Look, in some situations and with some teams, this is going to stack a bit faster than the Crown of Kondak, but it's not gonna be that relevant. And we get interrupted. It's cool to do this. This might be good in Arena 9 Champions Arena, interrupting opponent's specials. This might be really good in Arena 9 Champions Arena, but again, I don't care. I'm interested in raising soul rates. If it doesn't work there, my interest is gone away. If that's not the case for you guys, give this a try in Arena 9 Champions Arena, and maybe you'll find better luck than I did over here. Might as well go all the way to kill Flash, using only... I mean, not Flash, the Joker is the final boss. Actually, we can't, because we have only 2 fights. This is fortified and increased defense. Yeah, this is going to be even more convenient against... though I don't think she has a reflective shield. But this is going to be even more convenient against reflective shield bosses, because against reflective shield bosses, you're going to be looking for a window where they use a special, you block it, and then you use your special. Now you can do it a bit earlier. Why am I looking for a cane? I need multiverse armored Supergirl. There we go.
Supergirl.
Equip this on her. Also, I think Dark Metal card is also far better. So only if you don't have Dark Metal cards or Crown of Conduct should you use this on your damage dealer. If not, put it on another teammate, because it's still gonna give you passive stats. That's something. But as far as artifact ranking go, again, if there was no Crown of Conduct or Dark Metal cards, this would most likely be the best free-to-play artifact. But since there's already that, and it does such a better job than this, doing kind of the same thing, giving you damage, and it's simply a better version, I would actually put it as the second worst. Wait, oh, I tried to do a special one, my bad, I tried to interrupt her with a special one. Why would I put it there? Like, if you compare it to God Killer, like, one-on-one, it is better than God Killer, for example. But it's useless because you already have something that does that job and does it better. And you don't have something that does God Killer's job and does it better. So God Killer, even though in theory it's worse than this, it has the niche use that it's fulfilling. And the only thing that I think is worse than this artifact is the chakra. Bro, come on, use a special. Look, this is another inconvenience when using this artifact, because you actually have to wait for the enemy to use a special for it to get your damage buff, actually. And she's gonna wait for super move? Okay, do it. Do it. And imagine if you get the bug, because there's a bug in the game that can happen when after the enemy uses super move. Bro, she's being very annoying. But yeah, there's a bug that can actually happen, where after the enemy uses super move, they're not gonna use any specials. Did it happen now? No, she's still using specials, thankfully. Never to say that, though. Nope. I would actually prefer to kill this, my dudes. I would really appreciate killing this. Yeah, I don't think we actually kill this. She resists too many crits, my dudes. There we go, finally a good crit. Oh boy, this turned from a rating the artifact video to struggling to kill the lowest health boss in tier 1 heroic. Another crit resisted. Does she have like a crit resistance multiplier? Because if she does, that's fair. At the same time, it isn't. Because the multiverse armored Supergirl removes crit resistance from the enemy. Or at the very least she should. I don't think I even have all my damage buffs. I have only 3 of them. 3 out of 4. Okay, come on, hit me. Use a special. Bro, this is so inconvenient to trigger. Holy shit. Okay, the crit resist. No, we're not killing. We're literally not killing her. Nah, I'm done. I'm done with this. I'm done with this artifact. This is the only video most likely you're gonna see of me with this artifact. Thanks so much for watching, and goodbye. I'm gonna go back and actually kill her with something else.